Okay, so here's the situation I want to describe, and maybe this will sound familiar to you, all right? So picture a guy, and this guy has been sober for a while. He's honest about his part and his behaviors. He's made the amends to people he needs to make amends to. He has the job, he's kept the marriage, or he's been able to recover from the loss of a marriage because of the wreckage of the past. He couldn't, but now he's at peace and has been able to move on. Nobody's worried about this person because, for all intents and purposes, he's got a good program. In meetings, people perk up when this guy speaks because he's got really good things to say that are grounded in the program. But this person can't be alone for 10 minutes in a room by himself with no noise going on. Not because he wants to drink. That's not the issue. That's been addressed. That's been handled. But the second it goes quiet in that room, he reaches for his phone or a game console or the remote control of the TV. It's just another distraction to change an emotional unwanted state. So another distraction could be another attachment this guy is trying to take on because he doesn't like the emotion he's feeling at the moment. So he's not running from substances anymore. He's running from the quiet. And that can be tough because we live in a very noisy world. Wherever we go, there's noise. And those are two different problems that we have, right? If we can't be quiet with ourselves, then that's another issue that we need to address. So here's how I'd put it. We can perceive that it's much safer to be in a group of people than it is to be alone by ourselves. I think that's why the meetings are so comfortable, where we have a fellowship of people that have gone through very similar things to what we've gone through. So it's very comforting to be in a group. There are many people in and out of the program that they don't have the ability to sit with themselves. So if that's you, then you're not alone. And I was one of those people also too. So now if you've been listening to what I've been saying and any of this sounds familiar to you, I ask that you stay with me because there's more to this than what you may realize. I've talked a lot about this in one-on-ones with I'm a spiritual director with Direct Ease, and I've talked about this in men's groups that I host, and more in detail about what happens when you're able to be silent and be with your higher power. Many people don't admit that this practice is one that they can't do. So it's about the other guy that's for them because they think, hey, I don't need this. I've got a good program. And they can go years with not realizing that spiritual work still needs to be done within them. So I'm talking to you, hopefully, that if you believe that that's not you, that there'll be a turnaround for you at the end of this episode.